The dark side of the American dream. They sold us the American dream. The white picket fence, the car in the driveway, the smiling family under a blue sky. But behind that glossy picture lies a darker truth, a story built on debt, burnout, and the quiet collapse of a promise that was never meant for everyone. The idea of the American dream was born in 1931, when historian James Truslow Adams described it as a dream of a better, richer, and happier life for all. But the dream wasn't meant to sell hope. It was meant to sell stability during the Great Depression. It promised that hard work alone could lift anyone from rags to riches. What it didn't say was that the game had already been rigged. By the 1950s, post-war America turned the dream into a marketing campaign. Suburbs like Levittown were mass-produced to house veterans returning from World War II, but they came with a catch. Black families were banned. Federal mortgage programs, through the FHA, explicitly refused to insure loans in black neighborhoods, a practice now called redlining. Home ownership, the cornerstone of the American dream, was reserved for white families. While millions built generational wealth through real estate, Black Americans were locked out, and the wealth gap that began then still echoes today. By the 1980s, the dream changed shape again. It wasn't about stability anymore. It was about success. A bigger house, a faster car, a shinier title. But as wages stagnated, Americans began financing that illusion with credit cards and student loans. The system told people to borrow to belong. According to Federal Reserve data, the average American household now carries over $100,000 in debt, and most will die before paying it off. The dream didn't make people rich, it made them reliable customers. Meanwhile, the idea of work hard, get ahead eroded under corporate consolidation. Since the 1970s, worker productivity has soared by over 60%, but real wages have barely moved. That means Americans are working harder for less, chasing a dream that moves further away every decade. And yet, Americans keep believing, because the system rewards belief. Hollywood sells it. Politicians campaign on it. Even social media influencers repackaged it, trading picket fences for private jets. But the principle is the same. A dream dangled in front of the working class to keep them running. The cruelest irony? The dream was always marketed as freedom, but it's turned millions into modern debt slaves. From mortgages to medical bills, from student loans to credit scores, the American dream didn't free its people. It quietly priced them. And for those outside the ideal, like immigrants, minorities, and the poor, the dream was never even an invitation. It was a mirror reflecting what they were told they could never be. So next time you see the smiling ads, the inspirational speeches, the slogans about hard work, remember, behind every promise of success lies an economy that profits from your struggle to reach it. So here's a quick question. If this dream is what keeps the system running, what happens when people finally wake up?